So one good way, not the only way, one good way to teach the legs to work correctly in Virasana is to see that at least in poses where the legs are straight, the femurs are grounded. And one of the best poses for that I have found is Setubandha. If you can do Setubandha in Padmasana, even better. On a bench, if you're lying down on a bench, you can even do it in Virasana because your legs can be lifted up. So seated in Virasana, take a belt and put it with the buckle facing up. So the clip of the buckle is facing up. Put it on your thigh. Don't make the buckle end very long. Okay? 2-3 inches here is enough. The other end can be as long as necessary. Then take the buckle end and put it between the thigh and the lower leg like this. And the same on the other side. Take the free end and put it between the lower leg and the thigh. Then complete your loop. Join the free end into the buckle. And tighten it. As you tighten the belt, on your shin, it rotates the skin out. So with your fingers, release the skin in. The belt should not drag the skin outwards. The skin remains going in. And then retighten the belt. And re-release the skin several times, keeping that belt close to your feet, not towards your knee. Carefully then, if you can, lift the foot up like this. Okay? And tighten the foot. Do the same thing second side. Lift the foot up and tighten the belt even more. So that now the shin that we usually want to go towards the floor, because the belt is lifting it up, cannot go to the feet. Make that ankle heavy. If necessary, using your hands on it, make the ankle heavy. The heavier the ankle becomes, the more it will take your femur, top of the femur, towards the floor. But like we said earlier, the attempt to take the femur down like that or by using weight on it or anything should not hurt the knee. If as I'm doing this, my knee hurts, I would release the belt. But if the knee doesn't hurt, I can again lift my foot up, tighten the belt still more. Once I have made the belt as tight as I can, take your palms See that the wrist is placed near the middle of the shin, bend forward and lift up. Lolasana. Increase the wide space between the shoulder blades. Lifting up and up and up, but keep breathing. And come down. As you push the ankles to the floor, the thigh should not come up. The thigh bone also has to go down. What attempts to come up is your sit bones. Again, without hurting the knees. As you do that, as you succeed in doing that more and more, there is a natural hollow in your lower abdominal area. That's the beginning of Uddiyana Bandha. On inhalation, some of that Uddiyana Bandha remains. Like in pranayama practice. On inhalation retention, that is also the Uddiyana Bandha continues. Only on exhalation and exhalation retention, that is taken much more strongly by taking the navel actively back and up. But we are not in pranayama class here, I realize. Okay. Dandasana. To straighten the leg, although the knees will go down, think of taking the femur down much more. Taking the top of the femur down and lengthening the leg. So the knee receives that action.